welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So I thought, you've clicked on this video, you know what it's about. Let's start over. This video is going to be a what I eat in a day video, as you guys will know from the title. It's been a little while since I've filmed, well, a what I eat in a day specifically. It's been a long time since I've done that, so I thought let's crack on and do one, because yeah, it's been quite a while and I don't know, I just fancied filming one. So I've got the stuff out ready for my breakfast. I'm really fancying, right, like a McDonald's style breakfast. But do you remember when, before we left the EU, right, I promise this is actually relevant. Before we left the EU, right, we had sausage and egg bagel meals, not just the McMuffins, it was the bagels. And when we left the EU, they stopped doing the bagels. And now I know this because I asked. I said, what happened to the bagels? Because I prefer them over the McMuffins. And they said it's because we left the EU and it's too expensive for them to import the bagels from wherever they were getting them from, which I was like, wow, that's wild. So I thought we could make our own old school style, because I've got these New York Bakery lighter NYC bagels. So I thought I'd try these. Now also, by the way, Max, I don't think there's space for you up there. He's trying to climb onto like the top of the air fryer where you guys are, and on top of the air fryer at the minute is a big bowl of fruit and a scone. And then you guys. There's no space, hun. There's no space. Anyway, as I was saying, have these always existed, the lighter ones? Because when I go for, I know that you can get the bagel thins, but I don't think I've ever seen the lighter, like New York style ones, because these still look quite thick, and that's what I like. I like a thick, chunky bagel. So I'm gonna make myself a sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. We do have hash browns in the freezer, but I don't know. I'm not wanting one right now. But then I'm going to be using the pork and herb sausage patties from Tesco's, which are really nice. Aldi do the same thing as well. I used to use the Aldi ones. And then we've got some of the 50% reduced fat mild slices, which is what I used to call fake cheese or plastic cheese. That's it. I mean, I say used to, still call plastic cheese because it is like plastic, but it's just the best, is it not? It would be so wrong to do this style of breakfast like a McDonald's takeaway without this type of cheese. Like, imagine if I put like a slice of cheddar on. It would look weird, wouldn't it? Anyway, and then I do have an egg here, which I've slightly broken already this morning. Essentially, I closed the fridge too hard and it fell out of the egg thing and broke, so we might as well use this one. So, let's make some breakfast.
Something about you isn't right. I swear you can make me lose my mind. Lying here awake at night. If this is love, then I don't want it. Why you gotta be so complicated? I'm sick and tired of contemplating. I don't wanna be here waiting. If this is love, then I don't want it.
Guys, look at that bad boy. Honestly, I miss this so much. I miss the bagels. I've just popped some blackberries on the side as well, because what an autumnal berry, right? And this weather at the minute is making me feel, well, not really autumnal. I'm joining you from Storm Amy, by the way. It is Storm Amy, isn't it? I saw someone on TikTok say it was Storm Amy. I don't know. I think it's Storm Amy. It's very windy outside, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But blackberries are a very autumnal berry, and I saw them in Tesco's and I thought, I have to have you, because how nice does it sound? I mean, I know it's not this morning's breakfast, but like cinnamon and blackberry oats. Or like, do you know when you pop these, if I was to pop these like in the air fryer and they like wilt down, like, is it wilt down? Is that the right wording? Do whatever blueberries do, where they kind of like, all the juices and things come out and you make like a blackberry compote or something and drizzle that over. Oh, yeah, so blackberries are definitely on my berry menu this autumn. They're so good. But yeah, here is my breakfast for today. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this. Guys, I've just been in B&M and I'm not even joking. I'm going to have to do a full come shop with me. The autumnal stuff they've got in there. Wow. And I also, dare I say, could possibly record a Christmas related video. I wouldn't post it till December. I can't physically post stuff about Christmas until December. I'm sorry, I can't. But their Christmas aisles are in full flow. Like the whole seasonal section is just full of Christmas decorations. You know how they like separate it by colour, like colour theme. It just gets earlier every year, doesn't it? But one thing that did kind of disappoint me is that they had like a bit of an autumnal section, very, very minimal Halloween section, considering that Halloween is literally this month. I don't know whether maybe people just don't celebrate Halloween as much, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I did pop in because we need a new one of these big jugs. This was a £5, and I got this colour. There was a couple of colours that I could have got it in, and I got it in this one because it kind of matches the living room. Is that weird? I don't think that's too weird. I mean, we only really use it in the house. But we do have like a blue one, which I've had for, God, I don't even know how long. We've had it for a couple of years now. No, I don't know. I don't know how long we've had it for, but it's rank. It is absolutely rank. And we needed an upgrade or just a new one. So, yeah, here's the new tumbler we've got in like a, I don't know, moss green. Army green, moss green. I don't know, it's green. Anyway, and it matches the walls in the living room. So yeah, this is my new purchase. Anyway, I'm back from B&M now, and let me just show you the resemblance right between them. I feel like this was a good decorative decision. I like it.
Didn't think I'd climb so high. Never thought I'd have it all. Floating somewhere in the sky.
I think I'm gonna have to do this quick because this wrap is gonna collapse any second. So I've just gone for a tuna with a little bit mayo wrap. Let me just pop that down. The wrap basically, it's been in the freezer, and I don't know whether we've put something on top of it that's made it snap, but yeah, it's a broken wrap. Broken wrap. But one thing I do and really enjoy about freezing wraps is that they're quite easy to separate. So the ones that I were using were, I think, like the Slimming World wraps or something. My sister got me them anyway. And we've just been putting them in the freezer because they had a short use by date. You can literally take like one wrap out at a time from the packet frozen, and it takes less than 5 minutes to defrost. So yeah, I've been loving that. Then just popped some of the Rocket and Baby Leaf thingy like packet from Tesco's. Funny enough, I don't think I've seen this in store, but I've been doing the click and collect for the last, like I did click and collect last week, and sometimes I find things on the website that I can't even see in store because I feel like Tesco's is that big. There's so much that I probably have no clue that they even sell. But anyway, so that's going to be my lunch, the tuna mayo wrap. It's nothing groundbreaking, and honestly, like sometimes with these what I eat in a day videos, like I enjoy watching what I eat in a day videos, and I enjoy seeing and learning new recipes, etc. But sometimes I can't be bothered to make them. And it's just purely out of like, I just want a tuna wrap. Do you know what I mean? I don't want some big extravagant meal with like bulgur wheat oil and all this stuff that's going to take you like 45 minutes to prepare. So yeah, sometimes the simpler and the quicker the better for me. Which is, yeah, why I'm going for my tuna wrap, which I think Max is eyeing up. There it is. I'm going to grab a plate though. Guys, if you thought that Billy was chatty, meet Max. Max is literally the loudest boy in the world. Aren't you, Max? He does nothing but talk and chit-chat. And I did a little video on my phone of him meowing, and when it was playing back, he was meowing back at himself. Weren't you? Exactly. He's also like my shadow. What's he doing with his paws? He's like kneading the bench. Don't you chew that. So, like I say, he is literally like our shadow. He loves to rub his neck, like rub his face on things. He has a weird obsession with feet as well. And yeah, I think he always thinks that he's getting chicken. Whenever I come into the kitchen, he's up here like, are you going in the fridge for me? Not this time. He's literally kneading the bench. You're gonna trip, Max. Go on. I swear to God, he's gonna trip on that. Let's just avoid it, shall we? Right. Yeah. Emmanuel is awake now from night shift. It's about 5:30 and I'm going to start on our tea. Now, I'm so excited for this one. We are recreating this, which is the HelloFresh sweet and sticky chicken on rice. Now, sometimes, I mean, I've got loads. Like, I'm talking well over 100 of these HelloFresh recipe cards. And sometimes when I'm starting to feel like a little bit unimaginative, I go back to them. This one we had last week as well, and then we remade it. Oh, and then we're remaking it again this time. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm just going to flip it around. If you want a screenshot, you want to take a picture, you do that. So here we go. Is that in frame? There you go. Did you get it? Anyway, so we're going to remake this, and yeah, very excited. So let me show you the things that I've got out ready for it. We've got chicken here. I'm using chicken thigh. Then I've got 1 red pepper. I'm going to use an onion. And then for the sauce, you mix this ketchup mayonnaise, which honestly, I'd never heard of this stuff until this recipe. And obviously, like, when they send you it, they send like little sachets of it. So the amount of time it took me to find this in Tesco's, honestly. But yeah, really nice. And then some rice wine vinegar and some corn flour. That's for like the sauce to make it nice. And the corn flour you actually put on the chicken. Now, I believe this must be how they do it in the likes of, like, you know, when you get a Chinese takeaway and the chicken, it just tastes so like soft. I can't explain it, but I think that's what they do. So obviously you put the corn flour over the chicken and it just makes it really nice. But yeah, so let's make that. I haven't got the rice out yet, but I need to get the rice on a boil first, because that'll take about 20 minutes-ish. And then we'll crack on with the chicken.
Wanna tell you that I love you and much more, but I just can't find the words now. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but every time I open my mouth I'm stopped by my pride, yeah. I'll be typing then deleting, you must think I'm so confused. Baby, if you only knew the truth. Need the moment, need the minute, just as bad as I need you, even though I'm way long overdue. So if you don't have the will to wait, then I don't wanna keep you. I've got so many things to say, need to tell you I need you. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but trust me, even in the silence time will tell. Time will tell. Guess I blame it on my past. Used to plan the future way too fast.
Right, I'm just up this side of the room because I've just been filming a TikTok, but that is, oh my God. Max is desperately trying to open that kitchen door. He's going to get there in a second. I know he is. Honestly, he's obsessed with being, like, not being locked out, but I didn't want him, like, roaming around the counters when I'm cooking, so he needs to learn. But yeah, this is the sweet and sticky chicken on rice. I'm going to go and let him in now. Let's see. Guys, so it is, what time is it? It's like 10:20. I'm gonna get myself, well, I say ready for bed. I've got my pajamas on, but I need to edit. I'm gonna put some false tan on, and then I'm gonna wash my hair before going to bed. So that should, it's probably gonna be like midnight before I go to bed, but either way, I've got myself a little green tea. I like to wind down at the minute with like green tea. Just I find that, I don't know, it just kind of settles me down for the evening. I don't know if there's something in it or I don't know. I usually go for the digest one, but I've run out of the digest Twinings and I've brought the wrapper up so that I can remember what's in it, but it's this glow one from Twinings. It's got strawberry and cucumber with green tea and aloe vera, and then it says plus biotin. Do you know what? Is it possible to overdose on biotin? Because I take biotin every day. It's not going to be a problem drinking that, is it? Surely not. Come on. But yeah, it's all about it. I thought, brilliant. If I drink like a gallon of this a day, maybe my hair might grow. I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, so I've just spent the last couple of hours actually watching, or should I say binge watching, the Gilmore Girls. I was talking to Steph the other day about how we need like a good bingeable series because we've both watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. We've both watched, is it called At Home with the Walter Boys? We've both watched that and we're coming up with ideas for each other. And Steph is watching Gossip Girl from the beginning and I am watching the Gilmore Girls from the very beginning. And I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it. I have seen like bits and bobs here and there of the Gilmore Girls. I feel like I've watched like an episode here and there, but I've never watched it from the beginning all the way through. And I'm flabbergasted. Why have I not done this? Because it's so good. And I've just finished season 1. I did start the other day. So yeah, I've just finished season 1 and there are 2 TikTok references in there, which I didn't know that were from the Gilmore Girls. The first one is, it was literally in the first episode within the first 5 minutes where literally Rory walks in. Oh, it's freezing. And her mum goes, what do you need? Tea, coffee? And she goes, lip gloss. And that was the first reference that I noticed. I was like, oh, okay, this is from here. And then the second is, so what's the verdict? I am an autumn. So I never knew they were from Gilmore Girls. But the other thing that I have noticed, if you've watched Gilmore Girls, then obviously you might get this reference, but if you haven't, you won't have a clue. But Paris, who goes to school with Rory, and they're like not friends, but not friends, does she or does she not have the absolute voice double of Julia Roberts? Like, I can't get over how every time I hear that Paris talking, all I hear is Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman. So, yeah, I don't know if there's some kind of relation there. I don't think there is, but mental, because it's not just like an accent. It's like the actual voice is just, if you close your eyes, you would think it was Julia Roberts talking. Wild. But yeah, really, really enjoying that. And then second of all, I need to talk to you about... Right. People have always said to me, it's not that you don't like reading, you just haven't found the right book. This is my right book, I feel like. Or at least my right author. I feel like once I finish this, I am going to be finding some more books by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because I realised that I have actually read one of her books before, and it was called Miami something, I think. And I read it when I was on my solo trip to Ibiza, I think. It was called Miami Rising. That was it, Miami Rising. Is it Miami Rising? I'm going to have to check this now. And I really enjoyed that one, but I just felt like it was just one of those things where, like, I can't read a book unless I'm on holiday. That's always been the case for me, where I've not been able to just sit down and concentrate. And I think that's just what is going wrong with this world, is that we're losing our attention spans. And I honestly think that short form content is to blame for that, because not only have we got like the screens, but how addicted to scrolling are we as a, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting really into really thinking about this, but I keep thinking of how addictive scrolling is, and how much, even though I've got the TV on, I will still scroll through my phone at the same time and watch TV at the same time. It's mental. But this book has been the only thing thus far that I can put my phone down and read whilst I'm at home. So this might be the start of a magical journey for me, and we might be starting our own little book club. How exciting! But yeah, I think that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me